let's get started.
It's the Roula and Ryan Show.
Wake up, fool!
Hey, wake up!
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Right here.
Featuring Eric.
Eric, he is a bad, bad man.
Special K.
The big red K.
Are you threatening me?
I'm waiting for you.
And Sam.
I am a wuss! I am a wuss!
You've waited long enough.
How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula. And
Ding dong.
Ryan. 104.1 KRBE.
Good morning.
Good morning, Houston, Texas. It's Tuesday, January 23rd of 2024, and it's 6:04 on the Roula and Ryan Show with Roula, Ryan, Eric, Special K, and Sam.
Hello, everybody.
And guess what, guys? Nobody guessed the secret sound yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a toughie.
I could have bet that one. I think that was happening.
that's a
That was
tough one.
hard.
Eric's like, I don't even know what it is.
No, I'm still wondering.
Yeah, it's up to $624.
Whoa.
Nice.
So we go again.
Play it. I want to hear it right now.
7 to 7. Here's the sound that you're trying to guess. 5 times in 7 to 7, that window. We're going to ask you to be caller 104. You can guess what the sound
What were
is.
the guesses yesterday? Does anyone
Yeah,
know?
what are some of the incorrect guesses? Do we have that, Sam?
Oh, man.
We do. So there was a waterfall,
Yeah, that was on our show.
Okay.
a car wash,
No.
Okay.
white noise,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
rain, and then an air conditioner.
Let me hear it again. Let me think of an air conditioner.
Okay, ready?
It's like a really noisy air
That's your
conditioner.
air conditioner. You need to call
Yeah, I hear
Air
the rain.
Innovations, heating and cooling
I turned
because
my
you need
air
a
on.
new unit.
I turned my air on yesterday in my bedroom.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, it's hot.
Did you?
What the hell's going on?
Wait, what do you mean? Like you have an actual unit in the window?
No, just like I have 3 air conditioners.
Eric's
like 3
place?
sections.
I know,
Yeah,
but
can you
I-
picture
Right.
Eric in his penthouse?
Yeah, I'm 20
with a-
floors up.
Yeah, with the AC unit.
falls
Well,
out.
I was like, what do you mean? Like you don't have the whole thing connected to one place?
No,
saying there are 3
I have
different
3
systems,
I have
cooling
3
systems.
Oh, interesting. In a high rise, they have 3 systems? I thought it would all be one.
Because mine's big.
Bougie.
It's probably
Bougie.
zoned, right?
Yeah.
It's zoned to
Zoned
different
AC.
systems.
Like I took 2 units to put together.
Yeah.
So I got that unit's
and
and the other unit, and then I have another unit.
Okay.
To cover like the living room area, the basketball court.
Yeah.
The basketball court.
The inside pool.
Is that
The
on
track.
Is that on the roof of the high
Bowling
rise?
alley.
dog walking area.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
have the bowling alley. How annoying that'd be if you live below it.
Oh,
damn.
God, yeah. All day long, you got to be hearing. What do you think you got, hon?
If you could be really good at golf or bowling, which would you pick?
Bowling. Bowling's more fun. It's more festive.
Golf, you could.
Bowling
more
is
fun
better
for
with
you.
the AC.
Yeah.
but
Well, I guess that's a
golf
personal
makes
choice.
you more money.
Yeah, golf. You could do like tournaments around the city, and if you're like a, wheeler and dealer, and you want to do
And rub elbows with
business.
the bougie wealthy.
Yeah, I feel bowling
Impress
more
your
like
friends.
like-
Better rich.
you take your kids with you bowling.
Yeah. I
No,
guess it's
because
whatever.
we have a coworker
is
who's
fun
a
for
really
you.
good bowler. They go to tournaments in Vegas.
No, I'm saying they're like the top.
Yeah.
4%.
He bowls like a perfect game all the time.
That's pretty cool.
Like golfers, there's a lot of golfers out there.
But also sometimes with golfing, for a nice course, you either have to be a member or you have to set up a time way ahead of time. Bowling, you just roll on in there.
on a weekend,
Yeah, weekends are packed.
Yeah, true. But more so with bowling, it's probably easier access.
Yeah.
if you're like in a
especially-
league, they have their lanes on the weekends.
Well,
already
it
set.
depends where you go. If you go to one of the fancy bowling alleys with the neon and lights are out and the music's pumping, or you go to like the old man lanes, like the old school.
Do they still even have those anymore?
Oh, yeah,
God,
definitely.
Yes. I go to Winford.
Palace Lane's closed down.
The one up there on 290 and Beltway, that's Winfern, right?
Yeah, it's actually after the Beltway. I think it's Fairbanks is the exit, but it's fun. I went there one. Oh my God! I went there, and my mother is so wrong with some of her information. She goes, there was a murder there, and I'm like, what? I take Faith there all the time when she was little.
at least we know how you get your news.
Yeah.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
So I go home and I Google it. Yes, there was 44 years ago. I'm like,
Well, that's
okay,
like Eric and
it's safe
that
now.
rock that you were too scared to go to because 70 years before you, there was a murder on that rock.
They even did a documentary last year. Remember?
I watched
Starved
that.
Rock. Starved Rock.
Yeah.
It's in Illinois. It's my hometown. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. There's like this shot of this waterfall, and it freezes every year, so it's all ice, and it's really beautiful. I think maybe I saw it once when I was like 10, and everyone comes from Chicago down there.
And your mom was like, don't go there.
There's a murder there, and then I found out it was like 1960 something. I'm like,
Yeah.
Really?
A million years ago. It's like you go to Dallas. Guess what? They killed the president there.
Yeah, it's still you can still drive around that
60
area.
plus years ago.
They
Yeah,
actually have an
exactly.
X on the street, so you can stand right in the
do.
spot.
They
So
do.
weird.
Ooh, that's eerie.
It is. It's a little
It is,
morbid.
like
There's
an X on the
Yeah,
street.
that's pretty.
There's an X where the head wound took
And how many
place.
people go up there and they do that tour and you like reenact it? Like,
Everyone's like, I'm
if
going
I'm
to
the
figure out
shooter-
something.
Oh, no.
if I'm the
Well,
shooter,
you
here's what I
can't
do.
get up to the window. I've been on that sixth floor
They blocked
museum.
that part out with the glass.
There's
Yeah,
the
it's
grassy knoll.
plexiglass.
You can go to the grassy knoll and look over.
Well, that's where it really happened.
Every dork is
Yeah.
out there trying to think they can.
They
solve
can
the
find something
crime.
new that nobody else
60
knew.
years, 70 years later.
I mean,
whatever
it is interesting history.
I'm saying there's more than one shooter now.
Now,
no,
is that
I mean-
new developments?
No.
It's not a new
2024?
development. No, they're not.
Now
They said
it
that
is.
like
They
day
said that
one.
in 1978 they actually confirmed that there were multiple shooters. But hey, back to that thing you said, would you rather be a bowler or a golfer? I was just thinking about this the other day. Like, I wish I could be a musician because I have no ability whatsoever. So let me apply that same scenario to you guys. If you could be the world's greatest singer or play any instrument, like peak performance, what would you be? Would you rather be like the world's greatest?
Are you saying the world's greatest singer and that's how I make my money?
Well, no, I
I'm
mean,
making money or just doing it for
no,
fun?
no, just for fun. Like, would you rather be the world's greatest guitar player, or pianist, or drummer?
If I'm
would
not
you
making
rather-
money, then
No, I don't care.
or would you
Yeah.
rather be
I just
the
wanna
best
be average.
singer?
Do I want to play an instrument for money or do I want to sing and be famous?
How about just being good at it?
the
No,
add
it's
famous
not even
part.
for
You have
money.
to.
Take
You're
money
gonna
out of
say
the
world's
equation.
best.
so just say
you're
you're
famous.
just really good at it.
You're
You're just really good
yeah.
at playing an instrument or singing.
Would you rather be really good at singing or really good at playing instruments?
Maybe playing an instrument because it's so more versatile and interesting.
You said instruments, so
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
play.
do piano.
That'd be good.
Do guitar. I think it's more versatile. And more, like I'm thinking to myself, like raising kids, you can entertain them better if you have a piano in the house.
And then you try to sing and you ruin it.
Oh yeah.
It's like, man, this guy's a good piano player. Then you start
You
singing.
just don't sing.
Do you sing to your son, Sam? I used to sing to my kids all the time.
Oh, yeah, it's real bad. But the thing is, I don't know nursery rhymes, so a lot of times it's just like music that I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sam.
you could do that. I had those rockabye CDs
Why not?
where I had like U2
Sam,
and Madonna and AC/DC and Lullaby theme.
What's your
George
song?
Strait, Dolly Parton.
What songs do you sing then?
Well, normally it's Twinkle
I'm not
Twinkle
telling you to
Little
sing it, but I'm
Star.
just-
Yeah.
Like what songs that you know that you like?
I
Yeah, what do
just
you sing, Santiago?
Like
just Twinkle
country or-
Twinkle Little Star. Yeah, sometimes country.
Mr. Brightside by the Killers.
Oh,
or
Sam.
like Blink-182.
I have something. I was just going through my house the other day looking, and I found a crate of old CDs, and they were CDs like from my daughter was like a infant, and there are all these like learning fun sing along sing songs that moms and dads can sing with their kids.
And nobody can play that now because there's no CD players.
I know that's the problem.
Yeah.
Well, I could rip it onto a disc, and you could if you have a computer, you
She's
could.
good. She has a phone with
Pull it
YouTube.
in.
You can just stream YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull it up.
I used to try
appreciate
to.
that.
Did we
Thank
see?
you.
Did we talk to somebody about CDs are making a comeback for?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
kids. Who? Which,
Are they?
which
We've read
person
it.
did we meet? Their kid is crazy about collecting CDs.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody
Remember-
told us that on
I think it was
Friday or
somebody read,
Thursday.
and then a
No,
mom
they want
collects
CDs.
VHS.
They want CDs. Like 12-year-olds want CDs. The way they go to Sephora, they want CDs.
I think we were in our meeting
Somebody said.
on Thursday.
Oh, is that what they were?
Maybe Mo or somebody was saying it.
Oh yeah, Mo.
Because I gave all the CDs to Ahmad. I had like a couple hundred. I gave him.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
I'm like,
And
I
what's
need
he
this
gonna do
stuff.
with them?
He's going to collect them.
He collects stuff. He's a hoarder.
You don't like butt
He's a
rock.
hoarder.
The hoarder.
He collects stuff. He said he collects VHS tapes. I mean,
I don't think I bought a CD in like 20 years.
Well, he has a VHS player. Mamad gets those tapes because he watches them on his VCR.
he likes to watch them and collect them and thinks it's fun.
Yeah.
It's old
I think
school.
it would be fun to take all the home videos that I have and convert them so I could stream them. Like I have them online.
Well, there's about 14 Instagram ads for that you're going to
Yep.
get now.
I know, but keep my phone. Dang
Oh crap! I shouldn't
right.
say that out loud.
Okay, coming up next in Celebrity Scoop, Emma Stone on the red carpet of the Golden Globes said something that maybe can come true. Even celebrities who have Academy Awards still have dreams that are the same that maybe you and your neighbor might have. Not anybody in this show. Nobody in this show has the dream Emma Stone has. Not a one of y'all wants to do what she wants to do.
Low cholesterol.
What?
No.
Anyway, we'll talk about it in Scoop.
Only
Here's your
me?
weather for today.
Okay, so anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of rain fell yesterday. Some more rain is coming today, and especially on Wednesday as the next upper air storm blows through Texas. It looks like a high of 71 today. We got a lot of rain in the forecast. Right now, 63 degrees and 612 on the Roula and Ryan Show.
I'm pleased to introduce
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
on KRBE.
I would like to remind you guys that we are doing the secret sound from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. That is a 12-hour window where you have 5 chances to be caller 104. and guess the sound, the secret sound, for money. Nobody guessed the secret sound yesterday, and it is up to $624.
Whoa. Yeah.
That's
You
a
would-
nice jackpot.
I know. You would know exactly when we're going to play that secret sound today. If you were a KRBE insider, go to krbe.com and sign up to be a VIP. We will email you the times. You know exactly the times, and maybe, just maybe, you might get a hint. So the secret sound starts in the window of 7 a.m., goes all the way to 7 p.m., 5 times in there, be caller 104. Here's the sound that you are trying to guess. Okay, think
It's a
about
toughie.
that. Think about that. What is that? What is
I
that?
have no idea.
All right, last week, or was it already last week, or has it been 2 weeks now since the Golden Globes, the 6th?
I think it's last week, wasn't it?
7th? It was the 7th.
It was 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I can't
Wow.
believe it's been
Yeah,
that fast.
today's the
Football. I
23rd.
was watching football
Mm-hmm.
this week.
On the red carpet, which I was saying how for the Golden Globes, there really weren't. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm lying to you guys. It was the Emmys. The Golden Globes didn't do red carpet. It was the Emmys on the red carpet. Okay, so Emma Stone is an Academy Award winner for La La Land. She's also won the Golden Globe for, what is that movie? Outside Things or...
Birdman?
No, the other Outside Things. The thing she's doing where she has the really dark hair. The Greek guy is the director. She just won the Golden Globe for it. Lead actress.
Poor Things,
Poor
I
Things.
think. Is it with the Hulk?
Poor Things.
With the Hulk. Mark Ruffalo?
You look like you're poor.
Yeah. Was it Poor Thing or something like that?
Different show. So anyway, when she was on the red carpet, she was talking about how she is a Jeopardy nerd. And she wants to be on Jeopardy so bad.
They have Celebrity Jeopardy.
She would love to be on that. And apparently, I think she's tried out and they haven't picked her.
What?
That's
Like, why would you not pick her?
their mistake
Dang.
there.
So Ken Jennings got wind of that. Ken Jennings is the new host of Jeopardy. Is Mayim Bialik still doing that
I know
part-time
she's
with him?
officially out now.
Yeah, let
She's
go.
out? Okay.
They
Well-
let her go.
I don't know why, though. They never said.
Oh, and the other thing, too, Celebrity Jeopardy, she doesn't want that. She wants regular Jeopardy. Emma Stone does not want to be on Celebrity Jeopardy. She wants to be a regular contestant like the everyday
She
man.
thinks they dumb it down for the celebs.
But it's like 7 rounds of trivia before you make it to the television show.
All I can remember is the old
It's a lot
SNL
of
skits
smart
with,
stuff.
with Will Ferrell playing Alex Trebek and
Always.
Sean Connery always making him mad.
I've never watched that. I don't think I've watched maybe one episode. I remember when I was a kid, they had it on Nintendo, and I'm like, this game
Oh,
sucks.
I had memorized it on Nintendo.
I'm playing double dribble, or I'm playing
Dude,
football.
I
or something.
memorized it on
What,
Nintendo.
the Jeopardy video game?
No, we would rent it from Blockbuster Video.
That's cool.
Yeah, and me and my brother would play Jeopardy. I remember the dumbest names. If you didn't have because it would have 3 contestants, and me and my brother would play, so we needed a 3rd contestant. It was the computer. The computer's name was always Beryl. So first time I heard the name Beryl.
Yeah, that's not even a name.
Beryl, Beryl. And we had played so much because it was the same game over and over. We had memorized every answer. So before Beryl had a chance to sign
So
it
you'd
to
buzz
ring
in?
we'd just buzz in. And one time I cleaned up that board and didn't let anybody buzz in except me.
Wow.
I did every single category, every single answer was all me. My brother didn't chime in, and Beryl didn't.
Because your brother was
either.
4 at the time.
No, he was. If I was like 13 or maybe I was 12, I don't remember how old I was, but yeah, we're 4 years apart.
Yes.
So and we did the whole thing like, let me see if I can get every single one.
You did it, though.
and it was like one of those things where you're like, oh my god, yes, get it, because like as soon as it comes up, you just buzz in. Da na 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 na. I remember the noise still.
Did they give you A, B, or C? Is that how it worked?
No, not
I
with
think
Jeopardy.
You had to, I
But
think you
in
had
that game,
to,
though, you can't
Yeah,
type.
you couldn't type
Options?
back then.
Oh.
It was
Oh.
options. It was options. So you
Okay.
knew.
Yeah, you had to pick.
Yeah. So Emma Stone wants to be on the regular, like everyday man Jeopardy. But Ken Jennings said they would love to have her on the original recipe Jeopardy. However, she would have to take all those online tests like everyone else and audition. But luckily, she's probably really good on camera, so she's a little leg up on that.
They have all sorts of different things. My uncle lived in Los Angeles, and it's my dad's brother, and he's really smart. And he went through the online. He got to the actual in the studio
We took
audition.
the tests.
Took the tests, and he said he aced everything. Like, didn't get a single thing wrong, and they didn't pick him.
Probably 'cause he didn't have good representation on television. Like
I mean, he's an actor. He's been in movies. He was in Catch Me If You Can with Leo DiCaprio.
What's
Maybe
his
he's
role
too
there?
smart.
He
What was
a
his role for that?
Butler.
Butler number 3.
He's not really banging Catch Me If You Can.
Well, he was.
You say it as if he's like a main, like he was like
I mean,
Jennifer
I'm
Garner.
saying he obviously has screen presence. If
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
in,
I saw a TV show called Cops. Might have seen me before.
Yeah.
You might have seen me. I was
trailer.
wearing a white shirt, coffee stain on it,
No shirt.
no shirt. Yeah,
No.
Is Cops still on?
I bet it is.
It went away for a little bit, and then it came back. I saw John Walsh last night on America's Most Wanted. It came back.
Oh, it's back.
And I didn't know
wouldn't
that
be
was him.
surprised
If
with
you-
like all the murder mysteries
They
in
have caught
2020's on.
so many
Look up
people
his-
on that show.
You got to just find it today on TikTok or something. His voice sounded different. His face is.
Oh, did he do plastic surgery?
Of John Walsh.
Yeah, I mean, he's also
He's
20 years
aged.
older.
Yeah, isn't he like? He's got to be in his 70s.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to
sure.
be.
All
Speaking
gray
of
hair.
award shows, the Razzie nominations came out. This is the opposite of the Oscars.
So the worst movies.
The worst.
Worst
movies.
actors, too?
The worst actors. Worst picture is The Exorcist Believer. I'm not a scary movie person, so I don't have a.
Exorcist Believer. Is that the one with.
It was
That's
supposed
the
to
one
come
that's just
out
in the theaters
It was
just a
supposed to
few
come
months
out
ago.
the
Russell Crowe
weekend
in
of
that one?
Taylor Swift's Eras tour, but they pushed it because they didn't want to compete with Eras.
Smart.
Because Russell Crowe played like he was in one of those.
I
Russell
like
Crowe.
him, but I don't like scary
He was a
movies.
priest. Like he
Neither.
came in there to get rid of the.
Ooh.
I don't know if he was in that one or not.
The Expendables 4 is up for worst movie. Didn't see that one either. But
It came out?
Isn't that the original where they have like action heroes
Yeah, they bring
band
all
together?
Yeah.
Okay, then Meg 2, The Trench.
I
The
liked
giant
Me-
shark.
Oh, Meg the Shark movie. Okay.
That guy's
that
in
what that
both
is?
Expendables.
Megalodon.
The bald guy from Fast and
Jason
Furious.
Statham.
Yeah.
He's in both those movies?
He
Oh, how
plays
funny.
the same role in every
He
movie.
is the same.
He's one now called The Beekeeper. Just came out in the movie theater.
The Beekeeper?
He's in
With
that?
him?
But he's like basically he's like the A-team. He rights
I
the
love
wrongs
him.
of people.
Well,
You
yeah.
have to watch
He's
it.
not actually just taking care of bees, I'm
no,
sure.
I don't know why he's called The Beekeeper.
I mean,
Jason
he found a
Statham is up
niche.
for worst actor for that movie, Meg the Trench.
He's the same
Meg
character
the
in every
Trench,
movie.
Jason Statham.
I like him.
I think my favorite Jason Statham movies were the Transporter movies. Those were fun.
Absolutely.
Wait, you're thinking,
Classics.
Eric, here's the list. Here's what you're thinking of Russell Crowe. It's called The Pope's Exorcist because Russell Crowe's up for worst actor for that.
How many exorcists are there?
The Exorcist
Yes.
Believer came out in 2023, at the end of
weekend
2023.
Of Eras tour. Weekend.
No major stars in that. Linda Blair, who was in the original one, is in it.
Was it just a cameo or was it an actual role?
I think it's
don't
a
know. Somebody who
cameo.
loves scary movies is like yelling at their radio. That's
You
not what
idiots."
it's about. Okay, here's the worst actor category and worst actress category for the Razzies. You've got a lot of big names in here. You got Vin Diesel, Chris Evans, Jason Statham, John Voight, Russell Crowe, Megan Fox, Salma Hayek, Jennifer Lopez, Dame Helen Mirren. How
Wow.
dare
How is
you?
that possible?
Kim Cattrall, Lucy Liu, Mary Stuart Masterson, Michael Douglas, Mel Gibson, Bill Murray, Sylvester Stallone.
That's a
All
big
these
list.
people are up for worst actors in these movies.
What's Bill Murray? What was he in?
Bill Murray was in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. They say he was the worst supporting actor.
I still forgot. I never saw that one
Oh,
either.
God, that movie was terrible. I don't know how you could take such a fun franchise and ruin it. It was all like in the CGI virtual world. Like it was just not good.
Superhero movies, they forgot the simple thing: kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, it's just a weird.
What's Shazam Fury of the Gods about?
It's the sequel. Oh, it was horrible. Shazam.
Oh, Shazam. Gotcha.
Shazam, the first movie, was really a cute.
With Shaq?
fun-
I know. It was so cute.
No. Eric, you remember the one with Zach Levi?
Yeah.
The first one was really cute. It was really
I must
good.
be done with.
And then the
superhero
second one
movies.
was so horrible. Like, I don't know
I
why.
haven't seen a lot of these.
Well,
Been
the
a little
Razzies
busy.
happened right before the Oscars happened.
Been a little busy having a
The night
baby.
before.
Yeah.
March 9.
And he's nonstop. I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram story last night with Santiago. His favorite thing now is to like climb up on me, almost pull my pants down, and then try and open up the cabinets.
That baby-proofing girl.
He has pulled Mark's shorts down so many times. I'm like, yeah, Santiago.
He's using the clothes to
There's a
get a
toy.
grip.
There's a
He
toy.
just uses his little
Yeah.
pants. It's so
Yeah,
funny.
you got a baby
Like,
proof
oh.
now.
I know.
Yeah,
the
you're in that
baby-proofing is
range.
for real.
Oh,
Do you have stairs
man.
in your house?
I have one step inside my house, and he's already mastered that face
let's still
first.
got one.
Face first.
Got
That's
it.
how you learn.
I'm like, you're fine, kid. It's
Yeah.
not like a full step. It's like a baby step.
Yeah, definitely baby proof
so-
those cabinets, especially
Yeah.
under the sink.
Oh,
you
God,
know.
Yeah.
yes. All those poisonous
He's-
chemicals.
But yeah, sorry. So that's what I've been really busy with because that kid is nonstop right now.
So right now, when he starts to walk, and really not walk too much, but just stand a lot.
he stands all the time, and then he like crawls around the furniture.
Yeah, the
You know, he,
favorite
like,
thing
holds
is going to
it.
be don't even bother buying kid toys. Just open up a drawer of like, to-go containers you're
Yeah.
probably keeping, and he'll just throw them out. And you put them back in, and he just throws them out.
That's what
Every
someone
kid
said
does
that was
Every
like
kid does that.
Yeah, that they love that. They're like make it like his safe drawer that he knows he can go into that cabinet and that'll
throw it
keep
all
him.
out.
Yeah, I have a
Leave the others
Tupperware
alone.
container, or like lower drawer, so he'd be fine.
I posted a story on my Instagram, I think maybe last week. It was one of a little kid like Santiago's age. And she is pulling out paper plates and she's throwing on the ground, but it was Greek music, like she's smashing plates.
Oh, that's funny.
And I have a video of MJ doing the same thing. He was in my pantry and he was just tossing all the Tupperware and to-go containers. I was like, man, I mean, we're wasting money on toys, and all we need is takeout containers. That's all we need.
Yes.
We always say that the kids like the box more than the.
What's inside of it?
Yeah, what's
I
inside.
haven't bought him boxes. I have like I went to Costco because he's a formula baby, and they have like those boxes to carry things. That is his favorite box right now. And then painter's tape is supposed to be really good for them to start grabbing.
Oh, really?
That blue stuff?
Yeah. So I have painter's
It's not
tape
too
on
sticky.
it, and then I like graffitied the box, and that's like his favorite toy. And then I have insulation on my door. It's fine.
Not the pink stuff.
It's like
Not
weather.
that- it's like a weather
stripping?
strip. That's
Uh-huh.
exactly what it is. That's his other favorite
You're
toy.
gonna have to watch
he does
out.
like a
Pull the way.
lightsaber.
When he gets when he has a toy box,
Uh-huh.
we learned from Eric. Eric used to pee in his toy box when he was
I
little.
still don't know why I did that.
Sicko.
And the bathroom is
But
like
you would
right
purposely go to the toy box to pee.
He'd go and
it wasn't
pee
like
in
a
the toy
mistake.
box.
there. No, I remember peeing in it.
Why would you do
Oh my
that?
gosh!
There
So
was an
Mom
elephant.
is
It looked
like,
like a
what
giant.
toy
is
box.
that smell?
It looked like a giant elephant. There's a white elephant with like red dots and stuff on
your
it.
box was an
It was,
elephant.
Yeah, it was
but
like
it
a
wasn't a
big
box. It was round.
Uh-huh.
It even had a round lid on it. It was really cute. I think it was handing me down from my sister.
So you just really didn't like the elephant.
Or it was very
I don't know, I just
attractive.
remember
to pee
standing up
at.
on my chest, treasure
great
chest thing,
urinal.
and I would just
Uh-huh.
pee
Pee,
down on.
pee into the.
I'm not ready for that.
And did your mom and dad like? Oh, what's that odor?
I can't remember. I just remember peeing in that. I remember them saying something once. I go, oh.
That is
Strange
so
things
bad.
we do.
That
It really
is
is.
so
Think
bad.
about this. Think of how many
Why do I
things
remember that?
kids
Like,
have
how
done,
old are
and their
you?
parents don't even
14.
know. Oh,
Well,
stop
I
being
know.
14.
Your girlfriend being
came over.
4 because I don't think most people can remember before.
I'm thinking
4.
4.
Yeah, 4 is about as far back as I can go memory wise. So
Especially back then when you're little, you can do like a big stream. You can really, you got some.
Oh my
Power.
gosh!
You don't have that
I'm not
middle-age
ready
stream
for
now.
this. I know girls sit, boys don't. It's gonna
Yeah,
be.
you're going to be some
Oh,
weird stuff the next
man.
10 years.
when you're a man,
the
you're
place.
or you're a boy, world is your toilet.
It's a weird thing.
great.
is your toilet? I'm taking that drop for him.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Ryan.
I like posters.
Yeah, it's better than that one.
I like posters in the world. All right, coming up next, we're going to go over some dating truths. What's a dating truth you've recently come to realize? You can text us at 37530. If you want to add one to the conversation, you can call us at 713-390-KRBE. But we have a couple of these that I would say these are good things to know because it could be a red flag. If somebody tells you this on a first date or while you're talking before you meet for the first date, dating truths could also be red flags.
True. Good point.
Or green flags. Well, let's see. And next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
104.1 KRBE. I love it.
Back to Roula and Ryan.
Dating 2024.
Well, dating truths. Here's the thing. You're going to meet somebody on an app, let's say. You're going to text back and forth, DM, whatever you're going to do. And then you're going to meet each other. Here, is it a red flag? Is it a green flag? Is it just the truth that you need to know? Here we roll. We're going to roll like this.
I think that's
First
bad
one
if you
to
don't
start
talk on the phone at all.
I
Yeah.
think that's
Just
Like
to
I
have
said,
really learn.
What if his voice is...
I feel like that sounded like a fart. Like, right?
Speak Fortnese. What is that?
What?
This is a part. It's this. It's like...
That. Yes. I don't think I would talk on the phone.
No,
Are you serious?
Not
Yeah.
at all.
Before
No.
the day, I'm saying
You don't wanna know this guy's
You're never
voice.
going to hear what he sounds like.
I would go on social media and find a video of him talking.
But why not
What if,
have him talk
what if
to
he's
you?
not one of the? What if he's one of those guys that's too cool for school and can't post videos on?
Yeah, a lot of guys
social?
don't do that.
He
I know,
just
Mark doesn't
barely
do
has
that.
pictures. Yeah, you would have never known Mark's voice.
I couldn't even remember if your
I
husband
don't-
called in right now. We should put 4 people on.
I don't think I'd
One of them
recognize
is
his
Mark's
voice.
voice.
You wouldn't recognize his
I
voice.
don't think I've talked to him in
I
like
don't
a
even
year.
think I would recognize his voice on the phone.
He doesn't talk at all.
We don't talk on the phone.
Just lay there still. It's time for another baby.
Just look at me.
Okay, so here's one, and this is what I call the first one out of the box is going to be the red flag one of
Yeah.
this dating truth. When a guy repeatedly refers to his exes as, quote, crazy, psycho, or, pardon my French, kids, sluts, he will use those same words against you one day. Also, you know how I look at that?
Ooh.
Every single one of your exes is crazy or a psycho. You're the one that drew them to you. What's wrong with you? So now I'm crazy or psycho?
That's
No,
called
I'm bailing out.
You have to look at
That's
the
the
common
Halle Berry
denominator.
thing.
You gotta
What is
look-
the Halle Berry thing that's so offensive? What?
That-
You guys offend me when you talk about her.
It's like that. She's with all these guys, and for some reason, we're supposed to blame all these 6 guys she married. After a while, you got to go.
You have
maybe
to look at the
What
common
man has been
denominator.
married a lot that he doesn't get blamed, Sam?
You blame them too.
You should.
You blame
But
anybody
But you call it the Halle Berry effect. You don't call it the dude that
Well,
has
it's 'cause
lots of
she's-
women effect.
because nobody knows that dude. Everyone knows Halle Berry.
There's that dude.
And why would you want to divorce her?
It must be really
Seems
bad.
awesome.
Moving on.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, move on.
You don't
Here's
agree
the
with that?
dating
What do you
truth.
think?
I
If
don't-
you've been with someone, Sam, And then dumped them.
There's
and
a whole list. We
Six
can come back to that because
6 times, that's a lot.
I feel like I need more info.
look up her history.
Dating truths. No woman. Oh, wait, hold on. Not that one. This one. If a relationship feels like too much work in the first month, it's going to be 10 times harder a year from now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you're like, we have to go to therapy, we've been dating 5 weeks. You're like, okay. I mean, you want to just bail out and find somebody that's better for you?
Yeah.
Like, I guess. I mean, maybe I'm just too hard edged. Like, I'm thinking 5 weeks, depending on where you are. Like, I guess if you're like a 24-year-old and you've been dating someone for 5 weeks, and like, we need to go see our therapist. You're like, well, maybe I don't like you that much.
5 weeks.
I think we should bail out.
But how about 7 months?
How old are you?
Yeah, I think that's the
28.
I don't know. Maybe if you feel it.
Some people are into
you're
that
like,
stuff,
there's
like therapy.
potential here.
I mean,
there's
therapy
potential
does not
here.
mean you have problems. Therapy is, I mean,
No,
I've been
the
going to
person
therapy for
Ryan
years.
says, we need to go to therapy because I don't like the way that you cut the bread when we go to restaurants.
Well, that's ridiculous.
You're like, okay.
Or like, I go to
need
therapy a
find
lot,
somebody
so
new.
let's do couples therapy. We've been together 8 months. We'll just keep it. We don't go once a month. Just keeps us fresh. Keeps, it's just.
If
something
you're
to do.
into that, that's great. I'm not into that, so that would not.
I would be like,
So that would be-
I'd tap out.
I
I mean,
You
are
would
you
know,
paying
you would
for
know
this?
that in the beginning, though.
How about this one? Dating Truths, 2024. A man who talks about how skilled he is in the bedroom or brags about his money, they ain't got it. The kind of man you want to be with knows that actions speak louder than words.
That's true.
If he's to tell you what a man he is.
But you also got to be careful the other way, ladies. If you think the guy has a lot of money, and you see his car and his watches and that's where all of his money is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no,
He's a
that's a good point.
thousandaire.
If he's 30
point.
years old,
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
there's
his
some
trust fund,
30-year-olds that
baby.
get some really great jobs out of the box if they're engineers or oil and gas.
but you got to be careful. If
That's true, but
they're into all that expensive stuff of $20,000 Rolex.
But Roula bringing up the
And they're
whole
in
bragging thing, that's such a, I mean, that's an immature thing. First of all, you're never going to meet a genius who walks around and says, I'm a genius.
I'm so smart. Look how smart I am.
Laughing.
Yeah, what are you
Oh, yeah,
doing?
you do. Those people that brag.
There's
Like, how do you
braggers
know
out
what they
there.
say?
I'm in
how do you
this
know,
special school for brain people.
how do you know?
I'm like, I don't know.
greatest
Yeah, Ivy
lover.
League
Yes.
schools. Think about like if you go to Harvard,
Yeah.
you'll know they went to Harvard. They'll tell
Yes,
you.
They tell you.
Somehow
absolutely.
they'll find a way.
Peppered into
I'm in
conversation.
CrossFit and Harvard. They'll tell you these things. Or I'm a
Okay.
vegan. Oh,
What about
I'm
this
better
one?
than you.
Dating Truth of 2024. No woman in a healthy long-term relationship has ever said, gee, I really wish I'd slept with that man sooner.
that's a good one. That's a good truth.
So the message there is, I guess with all,
No pressure. You don't.
yeah, no pressure. Don't feel pressure to sleep with somebody because
Oh, okay.
she's not going to feel like, gosh,
Or you could look at it like she was missing out. She should have slept with him sooner.
that's actually a good point.
So that's the way my
I
brain
could have
went.
this guy
If
for
they're
all this whole
together
time.
now.
Right. Dang it.
Darn.
I went back to him.
The majority is
Coulda went
mostly
to
about,
ya.
A
is
lot
about
of did tape
pressure.
a person. I don't know if we're doing that one or not today for Date or Ditch. I'm not sure. I don't
Oh,
think.
I
but-
know which one we've got.
But
for
last
David
week
Ditch.
he showed me something about a guy that was saving himself. They were saving themselves
Okay.
for marriage, and then they decided to do it.
They probably say, gosh,
And
I
it
wish
was
we'd done this
awful.
sooner. Oh, it was awful?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And they're engaged.
Oh, Date or Ditch this
Oh,
morning
no.
is Date or Ditch this morning is the call we got about she makes a lot more money.
Oh, that's right. The money thing.
I'm
That's
gonna-
a 7:20 this morning.
Yeah, I think
Date or ditch.
on Thursday or Friday he goes, dude, listen to this one. So I'm
Uh-huh.
How about this?
I'll find that one.
How about this dating truth? If you get broken up with out of the blue, the out of the blue part really is only on your end
Yes.
because you
100%.
didn't see the
You didn't
other
see it
stuff
coming, yep.
Yeah. If you really go back and you look at it, you just didn't want to. He had blinders on, like the horses and the carriages with the
Oh, yeah.
blinders on their eyes.
love
It's
blinders.
like I'm not
The
going to look
love
over there.
blinders are a real
There's a
thing.
problem.
Now I'm going to go back and self-examine.
Yeah, people do that with bills as well. For
What do you
some
mean?
reason, you get a bill in the mail and you just, I'll just put it over here in this corner.
I'll let it go
It's
away.
like it's not going to go away. You got to deal with it.
But do you think that's a fair statement? Because, my God, we've been doing this show a long time with all the people that have cheated, where husband and wife are together, wife thinks everything's fine, husband's met somebody new and just decides to dump her right there on the spot.
They always say there were signs they didn't look up. They didn't actually pay attention to. Real quick before we go into the news, I want to play the secret sound again because people are like just waking up and getting their day. We're going to be in the window for the secret sound from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 5 chances today to guess this sound. What is it? $624 is up for grabs. That's where we are right now.
And if nobody guesses it, another $104 get added to the pot.
If you are a KRBE insider, you would know exactly the times we'd play today. So go to krbe.com and become a VIP. We'll email you the times and maybe a hint. You never know. So 5 times today, be listening for us to ask you. Be caller 104, and you can guess what that sound is.
Hey, yo. Time for KRBE's Roula and Ryan show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
It is brought to you by Duncan. So anywhere between 1 to 3 inches of rain fell yesterday. More rain coming today and especially Wednesday as the next upper air storm blows through Texas. I can't believe, Eric, you said this morning, and it's like, I had to turn on the AC.
I know what's going on.
Well, I did notice yesterday,
it's going to be in the 70s today.
As cold as we were, like even in our building yesterday, we were so cold. And when I got home, it was pretty cold. And then when I went outside after the crazy torrential downpour, I was like, oh, this is weird. It's kind of sweaty out here.
I hate that sweat in like the cobblestones
Smells
or
like
concrete.
sweat.
Yeah.
Sweat.
You
Slippery.
feel that steam.
I took a
coming off
video
the
for you,
ground.
Special K, that you will thoroughly appreciate. Tell me how to clean my gutter because the gutter was like, it was like an Old Faithful. Like it was coming back upwards and spouting out because it's so blocked. I was like, ooh, sounds like I got to get some leaves out of there.
Oh, my goodness. I went over to the rental house yesterday to clean out the gutters, but it was pouring down rain. It was just not even worth trying.
It was relentless
You
yesterday.
better not be one of those weird, fluky deaths. We're like, well, I don't know why he went out in a lightning storm to go clean out metal gutters.
I know
What was he
better than
thinking?
that. I definitely know better than
Don't do
that
that.
now.
Okay, on cron.com, they just put a list out of the top high schools for 2023 in H-Town. Take a guess. Who do you think's the number one high school?
Is it public schools or is it both private and public?
Yeah.
And is it only HISD or is it other
this,
areas?
This is just in the
ISDs?
Houston area.
What is that? Houston ISD?
It looks like they're all
Houston
private.
area is everything.
Why don't you just tell us that?
Why don't you just tell me?
Yeah, I don't know all the private
Carnegie
schools.
Vanguard, once again.
Which
the
one?
number one
Which
school.
one?
I never
Carnegie
heard of-
Vanguard, the
I
number
don't
one
even know where
school.
that is. Where is that?
I have a friend that knows where that's at. It's off Gray Street,
That knows
downtown.
Knows where that's at? Okay.
I was going to say something, but
You've heard of that school because you know someone.
yes.
Okay.
I have a friend
Yeah.
that knows
So
where,
Carnegie Vanguard
NRG
is on Gray.
I have a friend that went to a Texans game.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And they really liked it there.
I have a friend
It was
who's tried
downtown.
fajitas. What? No.
Say it, well,
That was a classic. I have a friend that knows where that's at. Wow.
It's great downtown, off Gray Street. That's all I'm saying. I'm done.
After
I'm
that
done.
was the Young Women's College Prep Academy. After that, A-Leaf Early College High School. And then after that, Eastwood Academy. So
Don't know
those-
any of these
I know. Schools that I could never get into in a million
Well, you
years.
need
wanna
some
know-
friends that know that school, Kev.
I want to know the public schools. You know, that's where the majority of people are concerned about.
And Kevin just wants to know so he can buy a house in that district and have more money.
Yes, because
Know
apparently
exactly.
people like to buy in good school districts. You know, that's the last thing I look at. Like, when I'm looking at a house, I'm
And
like,
can I just, before we go move on to the next, you know, here on the Rule and Ryan Show, we like to start off your morning with maybe like a laugh or a chuckle or put you in the right step, in the right direction for a good mood. So, Eric, this text is for you. Eric is ridiculous. That always blanks me off when he talks about Halle Berry. Halle Berry was married 3 times, Eric. David Justice was an abuser. Eric Renee was a sex addict serial cheater. And Olivia
What about Gabrielle
Martinez
Aubry? They had babies
was
together.
just after her name and recognition and money.
What about Bruce Willis? What about Kevin Costner?
Sometimes
Wesley
these men are
Snipes?
trash.
Tamar Moore,
period.
Billy Bob Thornton, Michael Ealy, and Gabriel. They had babies together. What about all those guys?
Billy Bob Thornton. She
Yeah.
was in a movie with him.
No, they dated.
No, they dated
No, I
for a
don't remember
while.
that
There's a lot
all.
of dating. Every guy just
Who
named.
hasn't dated
She
him
dated
now?
him.
Well, you better go through the dating list of all those other people that you just named.
It's
Don't
called
be sexist, Eric. Moving
the
on.
Halle Berry effect.
No, it's not. You better change your
man.
vernacular. There's a new time, and that is
No.
old.
Oh, because it's a
school.
woman? That's
That is
sexist to you,
sexist.
because
no,
it's
that
a
is
woman.
sexist. Because you're like,
Oh, it's got to
the
be a
Halle
man,
Berry
guys.
effect.
We can only be mean to men. We can't say anything about a woman
Between
because
you
that's
and Halle Berry and Ryan and Jennifer Lopez and the focus you guys
No,
have.
the only thing I ever said about Jennifer Lopez, I thought it was damaging to her kids. She's engaged to a man, and a month later, she's engaged to another man, and they had commingled those families. I think that's
That's
a
not
little,
the only thing you ever said.
That's
though.
pretty much
I'm gonna
it.
Just go
Like-
ahead and move on because
It
Sam's
should come
arms are getting
first.
tired of waving us down.
listen, Carnegie Vanguard is HISD.
Oh,
It
okay.
is.
All right, there you go.
That's
So,
good to know.
Good on
Coming
you.
up next,
you got your wish.
this texter's getting revenge on Eric. So stand by. We're going to get Eric conferenced in with this texter. Okay, no, just kidding. Revenge is where you got wronged, you made it right, and now everyone's going to find out about it. We'll find out what it's all about next on KRBE.